What's up, everybody? It is your boy, Director Slap, aka Sir Fear. Today, I am at this amazing location located in Kennesaw, Georgia. I am doing my research and I came across this historic park right here where many battles were fought, where many wars were fought, where a lot of death has occurred. And with death occurring and negative experiences, that brings paranormal experiences. This is the Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield Park. Stay tuned. He playing about the numbers, but
I heard go away.
Yeah. This place is full of spirits.
Something is off.
Y'all heard that? What's up, everybody? We are back and I have a special guest with me. This is the lovely
Justine, who is Justine on Instagram. People call me Oreo, but you call me Justine.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York.
All of them in the house. Have you ever experienced anything paranormal?
Actually, my life is paranormal.
Yeah? Elaborate on that experience.
Since I was a child, I've experienced a lot of out-of-body experiences. So, yeah, we experienced it in the very.
Are you afraid of ghosts?
They should be afraid of me. I'm not.
Now, Justine is rocking with me today. I am about to give her an experience of a lifetime. Well, I don't know about that, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we get on camera.
Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield Park is known for its Civil War history, and with that comes plenty of ghost stories and paranormal legends. Many visitors and paranormal investigators claim to have experienced eerie sights and sounds throughout the park, especially near battle sites and trenches.
This is this your first time ever doing a ghost hunt?
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that?
I'm excited. I've always wanted to do it. I always watch those shows.
Oh, okay. So she told me that she wasn't scared. Are you sure that you're not nervous about what you're about to experience?
I'm not nervous.
Not nervous? I don't know, you got that look in your eye, you look nervous.
No,
Nah, I'm kidding.
you gonna have the little thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hear voices and
Where I'm going to take Justine today is called Pigeon Hill. I'm not gonna play around today, which many wars were fought there, many battles, civil wars, a lot of death, a lot of freaking evil, a lot of good that may have happened also. So hopefully we don't get nothing attached to us before we leave this location. And that's why so many people have reported the many paranormal encounters that's happened at this area. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take you there and we're gonna see if we can get something live on camera. You ready to do this?
let's go.
Let's go, girl. Ah!
Cheatham Hill is part of the Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield Park and was a site of some of the fiercest fighting during the Battle of Kennesaw Mountain in the Civil War on June 27, 1864. Known as Dead Angle, this area saw intense and bloody combat as Union forces repeatedly charged fortified Confederate positions, leaving hundreds dead or wounded in the span of hours.
All right, guys, we have made it to the wonderful Cheatham Hill. Are you ready to do this?
Let's go. I'm ready.
This area specifically has been reported to have tons of paranormal activity. Tons. As soon as I walked in this particular area, all the hairs on my back stood up. I started getting a tingly feeling. Even she said it. It does feel it feels a little dark a little bit, right? Many wars, many battles, everything has happened in this specific area right here, on top of the many things that happened in the South just in those days in general. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here, we're gonna go to the field, we're gonna see if, in fact, this place right here, this specific area of this large mountain is haunted. Hey, if you wanna back out, you can back out right now.
I don't back down from nothing, so let's
Hey,
go.
she said she ain't scared.
Let's go.
That's the Harlem in you, right?
Let's go, yeah.
All right, Harlem, stand up. Let's go do this, girl. Come on, let's go.
The ground soaked in so much blood and tragedy has given rise to ghost stories and paranormal tales that linger to this day. Visitors and Civil War reenactors have reported phantom gunfire, the smell of sulfur and smoke, and apparitions of soldiers roaming the trails, especially near the Illinois Monument. Some claim to hear whispers in the woods or feel sudden chills despite the heat.
All right, we made it to the field right here. I was telling Miss Justine that so many wars, so many battles were fought at this location right here that we are standing at from the Civil War. It's a crazy feeling. It's kind of deep and it's kind of dark to know that so much bloodshed has happened in this area right here where we're standing. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna see, based on what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling, we're gonna see if anything spirit-wise that fought in the battles, that perished, are here with us. If there's anybody, any spirit that's not at peace right now, I want you to make these balls go off and make your presence felt. We're not here to disrespect you. We're not here to cause any issues. We're here to do everything we're supposed to do to make sure that you arrive at your final resting place. They're right here. Feel free to make them go off to let us know that you are here in this area.
Well, first of all, you didn't give him no offering. How you gonna expect him to come see about us? You didn't bring no gift.
I think I'm going
sorry,
to.
He was rude.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to be rude. I'm gonna offer you Justine. No, I'm
Wait a
kidding.
minute now.
I'm kidding.
You got a lot more
I'm
you
kidding.
gotta offer.
Make the balls go off if you feel like there's anything present in this area. If you want to get your point across.
I think they upset.
Negative contact as far as the cat balls going off, but that does not mean a presence or whatever the case may be is not in this area right
It's
here.
here.
It's definitely 100% here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pull out the SLS camera. I'm gonna point it in this general direction right here. As you can see, nobody's out here. And we're gonna see if we get any apparitions on this camera. So this is gonna be pretty intense and this is gonna be pretty wild because I normally always get apparitions on this camera right here. So you ready to do this? My partner in crime, let's do this.
Hold on now.
I'm gonna point right here. Something's lighting up right there, but I'm gonna hold it right there. Nothing right there so far. Nothing right there. Very interesting. Stay tuned. We're gonna do a voice box to see if we get any contact, if we have any contact with any spirits in
They
this
ain't
area.
just chilling right here. I think
They probably more so towards the woods. Matter of fact, that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna get some shade. Let's do this.
this is gonna be out in the open like, hey, this the beat.
Yeah. All right, we're still out here at Chateau Hill. What I want to do is do another SLS camera reading right here towards these woods right here. Because when we first came in, this is where myself and Justine said, hey, it feels a little tight over here. It feels a little uncomfortable. Maybe a spirit hiding in trees or something, man. How you feel about that?
I told her they're not laying out here like it's a beach.
You said they're not laying out there like it's a
They
beach.
not.
Yeah, well, we're gonna see what's cracking, all right? So let's see what we got. All right, we live. If there's a spirit in this area right here, show yourself. We'll point more towards right here. Nothing right there so far, as you can see. One more scan. Let me get up in some of these trees. Uh-oh. Look at that, right there, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that right there. You know what that signifies?
Hold on, I can see mine.
You know what that
More than one. Hold on.
Can you see it?
Yes. I'm looking
It was
up.
right there. It was right there. Don't worry, Cammy. Y'all will see it. Look, 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 look. Look at that. It's another one right there. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Probably 9 times out of 10, what that signifies is, you know how old these trees are? These trees.
Hundreds.
Yes. That signifies that it's probably some of our people that was hung from one of these trees up here. And we're probably still seeing their spirits, or that spirit being left in this area because that was their dying place. So what we want to say to you all is that you're at peace now. You don't have to sit here, you don't have to suffer no more. You can go to wherever you need to go, your place of peace, your place of happiness, because the world has changed now. And you don't have to be hurt no more. You don't have to suffer no more. That was deep right there. Stay tuned. We're gonna do one more reading. Guys, as you can see, that was a pretty intense visual what me and Justine caught in the trees right there. Multiple apparitions hanging from the trees. How you feel about that?
That was very intense.
Yeah.
I definitely felt the presence when we walked through, but
Yeah, within this area.
to go upward and just see them just.
You know, it was odd. Something told me, look up. Something told me, look up. And that's why I was like, hold on, let me look up real quick. Because it was nothing, I was getting nothing down. But when we looked up, that's where it appeared. Multiple bodies in the trees. But what we're finna do right now is, I'm finna pull out the voice box, and we're gonna see if any spirit responds to the questions what I'm finna ask. You wanna ask a question? Think you wanna ask a question to one of the spirits?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Getting everything loaded up. Who knows, man? You come out here late at night, man. I can see why some people have been attacked and some people have felt strong presences in this area right here. So let's get to it, man. Let's see what we got. If there's a spirit in this area by us, say something to us. We're not trying to be offensive towards you. I'm going dead. Is there a spirit still attached to this tree right here? I'm here.
Say yes.
I heard yes and I'm here. Yes and I'm here. Help. That was help. If your spirit is still attached here, go to your place.
What did it say? Don't leave me?
Don't leave me. I won't. There's so many different presences are coming across. This is white noise, what we're using right now. We're not trying to be offensive. Me and Justine, we're just here to honor you guys in your final place of rest. If you want us to leave, ask us or tell us. Do you want us to leave? No.
No, I thought he said no.
No.
Hold on.
No, it did say no.
He said no.
We're apologize now.
Can we get some confirmation that was a you only got to tell me one time.
Watch your step.
Nah.
I'm going to turn this off now. Any spirit that we spoke with out here, you are not allowed to attach yourself to me or Justine. We do hope that you rest in peace. Justine, do you want to ask him something before I leave, before I turn off the voice box?
Hold on. Now they doing a lot of
Thank you
talking.
guys for allowing us to be here and allow us to speak with you in your presence.
I don't want to be
turn
a
off now.
disturbance to them.
As you heard it, guys, asked them simple questions. We got immediate responses. That was pretty deep. I think that I can say that this place right here could possibly be, definitely a haunted location in Atlanta. One of the most haunted locations in Atlanta.
Possibly, definitely.
You think possibly?
You said
Definitely?
Possibly, it's definitely. When they say go, I go.
Yeah.
Listen.
It told us to go. But what's odd is when we came in, you said it and I said it. It felt like
A lot of presence.
Yeah, it felt like I was walking past somebody that was staring and I couldn't see him. So there you have it, guys.
Whether you believe in ghosts or not, Cheatham Hill remains a solemn place where history refuses to rest quietly. Based on my investigation at Cheatham Hill, this location at the park should be in consideration as one of Atlanta's most haunted locations.
Guys, this has been a hell of an experience. I wanted to come to this specific location, and I have a feeling that I'm going to return to this mountain to explore different areas that have also been reported haunted. Before I leave, I would like for Justine to share a story that I feel that is pretty intense and pretty deep on some of the gifts that she may possess.
So when you first initially came to me about this particular project, I was like, I guess it's just right on time for me to start sharing my journey with spirit and everything around us. My first encounter with spirit and actually seeing a physical, like not even an orb, an actual physical being, was I was about 3 years old visiting my great-great-great-grandparents' house in North Carolina, which my mother still owns. It's 100 years old now, but it was probably in its like, I ain't even say the age, it's my age. But anyways, I was walking to the bathroom and I was already potty trained. And next thing I know, the freaking rocking chair started to rock back and forth. I look and then I turn around and I hit something. And next thing I know, I look and it's a figure of a woman, 2 braids, white hair, and it's just her essence. And I just stood there and I just started screaming. And she was like this. And then my mouth was wide open. And next thing I know, I couldn't move. So I ended up backing up and I'm standing over like, back in the day, it's like there's those like furnaces that are underneath and like it's like creaking. And she's like, she hugs me. And I'm like, oh my God. So I get out of my grip because I was stuck. And I run to my mother and I'm like, somebody's in the house. Something in the house. And my mom was like, what happened? I told her what happened. She was like, that was your great grandmother, Cora. And I was a baby to be experiencing that. And ever since then, I started to become more comfortable with spirits and seeing things and just the unexplainable. And people will call you crazy or they say all types of things about you. They'll say, oh, you're just crazy. It's like, that's not real. And like, it's very much so real. Orbs are spirits.
Absolutely.
Spirits are all around you. They're here to protect you in so many ways. And there's some evil ones out there too.
Absolutely.
But if you do bad is going to come back to you because they don't play no games.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I have a lot of different stories.
Absolutely.
A lot of different stories.
You guys are going to hear more of those stories when I bring her to the Cryptic Convos podcast. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching this episode right here. This was another intense episode. I cannot thank you enough for opening up and even coming out to be a part of this show. It means a lot to me. I feel like I gained a new friend, so I truly appreciate you having my back during this adventure right here. And we saw some things that was very touching and very intense also that I feel like. How do you feel about that?
I feel great. I mean, I joked a little bit, but
No,
at the end
absolutely.
of the day, we are here to let everybody know. We come in peace. And
Absolutely.
You can rest on. You have people that actually acknowledge you, even in the before the after.
Absolutely.
Comes.
Absolutely.
So, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Tell the
This was
people
very fun.
Tell the people your social media so they can follow you.
So on Instagram, I'm Who Is Justine on Facebook, Starring Justine on X, and on TikTok, Who Is Justine.
Guys, thank you for watching episode 7, Atlanta's Most Haunted Locations. We'll see you next time on episode 8. Peace.